Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Today I am announcing the M&Me, Mommy and Me, Spring Fling Swap. So this is going to be a really fun swap. It has a few twists and turns in it. And so yeah, let's get right to it. So basically this is going to be a spring themed swap. You could use any paper collection that you might have in your stash or that you might want to pick up, but it must be a spring theme. So think flowers, pinks, pastel colors, you know, that kind of thing. Bees, butterflies, bunnies. That is the vibe that we're going for here. So let's get a few of the requirements in. Basically, you can send in one swap or two swaps. So this is what we are going to be swapping. We are going to be using Kristianne's tutorial for her tote. I have it linked in the description of this video. She shared this during a live, and it is so easy to put together, you guys. You can, you know, alter this to fit your craft style. So for example, she in her video, she shares how she puts two little pockets on the side. I did not do that. I just added the pocket in the front, and I think it looks really, really cute. I also wanted the seam to be in the back. I tried to get it on the side, but I couldn't get it to fit on the side properly. So, you know, again, you can alter the straps, but basically I want you to follow this tutorial because this is what we are going to be swapping, a little spring themed tote. Okay, so if you want however many you make, that's how many you're going to receive. So if and the limit is 2, so you can send 1 in and receive 1, or you can send 2 in and receive 2 back. It must be here by Saturday, April 1st, 2023. So that is not the mail out date. I don't want to give a mail out date because I have in the past given a mail out date and then the mail takes a while to get here, and I have to wait on sending out swaps till they're all here with group swaps. So in this case, I don't want to do that. It has to be here by Saturday, April 1st. And if it's not here by that date, then I will not accept it in the swap, okay? So just plan accordingly. Just make sure that I receive it by Saturday, April 1st. The swap should be in a spring theme. I already mentioned that. You must include your information somewhere on your entry. So if you're sending this bag, you know, include your little Handmade by Me sticker on the back that has your handle and your name, or you know, a little tag that has your handle or your name somewhere on your swap, on your tote. Make sure that it has your name and also your Instagram or YouTube handle. You must be active on Instagram or YouTube, and so make sure that you include that information so that we can find you and we can link you and do all those things, right? You must also include your return shipping label and postage. So make sure that in your swap, you're sending me the label that I'm going to use to send it back to you, and your postage. So if you want to just send postage for a flat rate medium box, that is okay. I have in the past with other swaps, if you find a smaller box and it costs less to send in that box, I will do that. Like, I'll take the time to do that for you. So yeah, it just depends on how you want to send it. But bottom line, if you don't have a specific way that you would like to receive your swap back, then it'll just go back in a flat rate medium box. Okay, so that's going to be the postage. Because it won't fit in a smaller one, and a large one is way too big for this. So yeah, flat rate medium box. And then these are the swap requirements. We are going to be doing the tote following Kristianne's tutorial. We are going to include some sunnies, and when I say sunnies, I mean little sunglasses like this. So this is an SVG file that I created, but you can also buy store-bought sunnies. And I want you to embellish them. I've seen this trend on Instagram and on TikTok where, you know, you can bedazzle your sunnies. You can add little rabbits, little flowers, little gemmies, and this is just paper, and I think they are so sweet. So I definitely want you to include some sunnies. Ribbon or trim sample. So this was created by my friend Michelle, and I just love it so much. I literally keep it hanging on my pegboard. Look at how she sent her trim sample. I hosted a trim sample swap, and this was how she sent it. So be creative with how you send your trim sample. She I just think this is so beautiful. I don't think I'll ever use this trim because it's so beautiful. She even added a bead dangle, some ribbon, these little pins. So just be creative, you know, do your best work. Act like this is a job interview. You know, you want it to be just your best foot forward. You're gifting this to someone, and you know, you want it to be really, really pretty. I am going to be, in the past, I have selected partners by using a random number picker. I'm not going to do that this time. This time I'm going to put like swaps together. So if you want to get a really great swap back, send in a really great swap, you know, like do your best work. And which I have been very lucky that in my swaps, you know, the swaps that I have received have been amazing. So just keep that in mind. Okay, and then I also want to give you the option of the trim or ribbon sample, and you can also create just some handmade flowers. You know, just a little bag of handmade flowers I think would be so super cute. I received these in the last spring swap that I hosted, and it's so awesome to have, you know, flowers that you can just pull from and add to your projects. So I want you to be able to, you know, you can substitute one of these things for some handmade flowers. I forgot to mention that earlier, so just know that, you know, handmade flowers is another option. You can send in a bead dangle, a pen, like a beaded pen, or a pokey tool. And so for that, I have one in here. What did I do with it? Oh, did I not stick it in here? You know what? I didn't stick it in here. Let me grab one. Okay, so this is the pokey tool I created. You can add a little bead dangle. You can add ribbon at the top, little charms. Here's an example of one. Here is an adorable example of one. I actually have quite a few here. This one is one of my absolute favorites. This is coming from my friend Dee. I just think it is so cute. She's added a little bow, little charm dangles, and I love how, you know, each one of her beads is very different and unique. She doesn't even have a pattern on here. It's just so cute. Here is another example of one. I feel like this one is also from Dee. She just makes the cutest little, look at her beads, like look at her choice of beads. How cute would that be with a little bunny or, you know, something like that. So you can choose from bead dangle, a beaded pin, or a pokey tool. And, you know, again, just keep it with the spring colors, spring themed. A small trinket box, so maybe like a little pill box, a small Dollar Tree embellishment box, one of these little embellishment boxes. This was actually made by Shara Crane. She's got a bead dangle in here, an embellishment, some little stickers, and 2 little jars. This one has sequin mix and this one had charms in it. I've already used some of those, but look how simple this is, you know, and it takes up a large amount of space and it just makes your bag look nice and full. A memory dex card. So I do have a memory dex card in here, and I just stuck it in this bag as an example. And so on my memory dex card, I would include on the back my name, address, if I want to share my birth date or my favorite colors, my favorite crafting supplies, you know, just kind of like a business card, just a little something for your swap partner to get to know you better and that kind of thing. So just a little memory dex card. A sequin mix. So in my pocket here in the front, you guys, I added one of these little sequin spoons. They're called dessert spoons. I call them sequin spoons. And then, you know, this little baggie of spring themed sequin. It's got little heart buttons, little bunnies, little carrots, sprinkles. And so I just stuck that in there. And, you know, you want to share a hefty amount. I just put a little bit in there. To me, this is very little. I would say fill up the little bag, or, you know, just make it a nice hefty amount. I would also like you to include a handmade card. Here is an example of one. This is one that my friend Jen Cassell sent to me. It's actually a shaker in transit. All of the shaker mix came out, but I just think it's so beautiful and I keep it on a shelf next to my desk. And so yeah, I think a cute spring themed card, handmade card, would be so fun for you to include for your swap partner. You can include a pennant flag or a wand. So, you know, just a little pennant flag or wand, because I feel like it just brings your bag to next level. Look how cute that looks. You know, this one was created by Lana in a swap that we participated in. It was so cute. Again, I keep this here in my pencil cup and my pen cup, and I just think it is adorable. And what else? Pennant, flag, or wand. Okay, now as far as the hostess, everybody always sends the hostess one of the swaps, right? But I have run out of room, you guys. I don't have anywhere to put these swaps. So for this swap, this is what I want to do. I want to change it up a little bit. Okay, so I don't want you to send me a tote. That is too large. But if you choose from number 2 through number 9, you can send me just one of those things. Like, let's say you want to send me some cute sunnies that say Patty on them. Like, that would be so adorable and they're embellished. Or you want to send me a sequin mix, you know, just one item from these things, a sequin mix, you know, think little things, this little small trinket box, a handmade card. Just pick one of these items to send to the hostess. Now, I do plan on showcasing your gorgeous totes. So keep that in mind. I want to be able to share your tote. So I don't necessarily have to open up everything that is inside. You know, that can be for the recipient to do, but I do want to be able to showcase your tote. So don't seal it up, you know, wrap it in a manner that I can showcase it, maybe in a large self-sealed bag, something like that. Some way that I can unwrap it easily, showcase it, and then send it to the recipient, right? And so I understand, you know, if you have your poke tool in a bag like this, like I'm not going to open it, I'm just going to share it, you know, so that kind of thing. If you do a little trinket box, maybe do a little belly band so that it's easy for me to remove it, just like that. I can share what you included in your trinket box, and then I can close it up and add your belly band right back on there or whatnot. So keep those things in mind. Again, the twists and turns here are that you can send in 1 or you can send in 2. If you send in 2, you'll get 2 back. If you send in 1, you'll get 1 back. And then as far as the hostess, I do not want you to send me a whole swap. You know, just send me, pick one of these items from here to send in. So a pennant flag, a wand, a handmade card, a trinket box, a memory dex card, you know, one of these little items. So yeah, I hope that you guys are excited as I am. I really enjoyed putting this together. I cannot wait to see what you guys create. Let me know if you have any questions. Again, anybody can join as long as your items are here by Saturday, April 1st. And you pay your postage, you are going to be included in this swap. So we will see how that goes for me. Hopefully I will not receive 100 swaps. Or who knows, maybe it's a blessing to receive 100 swaps. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, if your swap is here by April 1st, you pay your postage, you have all the requirements, you will be included in the swap. So reach out to me with any questions that you might have. Thank you so much for stopping by today, and I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.